Before we present our last group of awards, we'd like to point out that if you would like to pick up a statuette for someone who is not here, and who is also, of course, entitled to one, then please see Emily behind the curtain. Don't be afraid. Just around the corner there. Ask for Emily. All right, now to present our final group of awards, please welcome back the guy we've grown to love tonight, Mark Christopher, Little Squirt, Lawrence.
Thank you very much. That's right, folks. We've come to our last group of awards, including the big kahuna, Newscast. Evening. Roll the final set of nominees.
News Special. Remembering 9/11, 10 years after. Yalda, Sharifie, Jim Patton. Team Coverage. Cold Pacific Storm, Team Coverage, Nina Martinson. Tragedy on the Track. Matt DeLucia, Douglas Johnson. John Castagnino, Elizabeth Watts. Tescily Maguire. Newscast, Evening, Larger Markets. Planes, Names, and Wall of Fire, Ruby Chen. Freeway Shootings, NBC7 San Diego News at 5 p.m. Nina Martinson. 10 News at 11. Blackout, Michael Rozzen. 8 News Now at 6 p.m. Anne-Marie Peterson. 10 News at 7. A Dad's Deadly Axe, Derek Vandeweghe. A Revelos Verdict, Heather DeCoo.
And the Emmy goes to Remembering 9/11, 10 years after, Yalda, Sharifie, Jim Patton. Tragedy on the Track, Matt DeLucia, Douglas Johnson, John Castagnino, Elizabeth Watts, Tescily Maguire. 10 News at 11, Blackout, Michael Rozzen. 10 News at 7, A Dad's Deadly Axe, Derek Vandeweghe.
"10 years after. After the loss of mothers and fathers, sons and daughters. After a day that showed us the worst of humanity and the best.
I lived through 2 collapses today. I just came in to help people and do my job. That's my job, save people's lives.
IndyCar is very sad to announce that Dan Wheldon has passed away from unsurvivable injury.
A heartbreaking day for the racing community and Las Vegas as a whole. 2-time Indianapolis 500 winner Dan Wheldon dead after a fiery 15-car crash at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
The power is slowly starting to come back on in parts of the county tonight. This is East Lake, where the lights came back on a couple of hours ago. In fact, we have reports of the power returning in communities across the county.
The chilling sounds just moments after an El Cajon man opened fire on police officers, then set his mother-in-law's house on fire. What 10 News has learned about Kevin Collier and why one family member says she saw it coming.
Well, first of all, I couldn't have done it without our wonderful and very talented, multi-Emmy award-winning Jim Patton. Remembering 9/11, 10 years later, we all know just passion in my job and just us doing what we do, stories that actually matter to people. And the events of 9/11 still now, 10 years later, have affected all of our lives. And a local family here allowed us to follow them over to New York. So we sent a reporter to New York for the story, and it was a big production and a lot of people involved. And I want to thank Jim, my family who's here, and everybody. Thank you.
This started out as a very fun day, October 16, 2011, a day that I don't think any of us will ever forget. A day at the races, Dan Weldon died in a 15-car crash on the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It was a very difficult day for all of us. We want to also thank the people who couldn't be here today, John Castagnino, Doug Johnson, and Tess Maguire, our producer. Without them and without this positive team to get this story on the air, a very tragic story, it was just a very, very difficult day. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Anything you want to add?
Thank you. No, thank you so much.
I just don't know what to say. Such an incredible team to work for 10 News, and everybody really just gives it their all. We go the extra mile for our viewers, making sure they get the most important information. And you know, this is for everybody who worked on that show and everybody who really pitched it in and really went out of their way to really put the effort in. So thank you very much.
And although we've come to the end of the road. Thanks again to Channel 4 San Diego Cox Communications, KGTV 10 News, NBC 7 San Diego, KPBS, Altair Media, MJE Marketing Services, UT San Diego, Anthology, New Sport International, AMB Publicity, and Tim Austin CPA Tabulation Services. And if you want to see tonight's photos and order some prints, you can go to rosinkphotography.com. And anyone that'd like to pick up a statue for someone that's not here, please do so behind the curtain on the south side of the ballroom. And also join us for the after party at the Blue Fire Grill, located just off the lobby of the hotel. And I've been Mark Christopher Lawrence, and thank you so much for allowing me to share this moment with you. Good night.